ran to my car and I'm like, you know what? This is why you don't pick people up on Tinder. Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a little while, but y'all understand she's a mother. I'm trying to rebrand my entire YouTube channel because I keep going in and out when it comes to filming and stuff. I wanted to make sure things were perfect. Yeah, but life has just been like, so I'm just gonna talk about stuff and drink my hot chocolate. First off, so my best friend says that like people only drink hot chocolate. That's the love of my life over there, just making his debut. I'm just gonna be doing a get ready with me and talking to you. That's how life's going. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting ready and then, you know, we're just gonna catch up. I now have a designated area where I film, which I'm so happy now because at first I was just filming anywhere and that's why I was doing a lot of vlogs. But now I have like a dedicated beauty room where I am gonna be filming videos. So it's still being worked on. We're getting there and I think one day I'll show you guys, or maybe I won't, you know, who knows. But that's, you know, the lights are cute. Okay, the setup is here, so we're gonna be doing beauty videos. And don't look at my lashes, like I have to get them filled in. It's dry, but it's not so dry where you can't draw your eyebrows or fill in your eyebrows. Like it's just the amount of dryness to draw it on without it slipping or looking oily on your face. I don't know what it is, but some eyebrow pencils make your brows look really oily, so I do like that little dry look. To clean out my brows, I'm using the Juvia's Place concealer in the number 9. I am using the Nars Smooth and Protect primer. So I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the time I met a catfish. I have to clean my brows because I can't talk and do my brows. I actually really like this brow pencil. Come to the brush. I'll have to figure out how much it is. Okay, so y'all, let me tell you about the time I met a catfish. So I was recently single. This was before my son, right? I was single, just wanted to like see what was out there because I was in a long-term relationship for like a while. I wasn't looking for a relationship, wasn't looking for anything, just wanted to date because I like being single. I am using the Nars Foundation in Dark 3. Hopefully this is my shade because sometimes I be getting stuff that's a little too dark, but we can always work with it. This seems alright. And I went on Tinder and I saw this guy on there. You know, you swipe left, swipe right. My friend convinced me to download it because, I don't know, your friends, they're supposed to convince you to do bad stuff. I went on Tinder and I was talking to like people, nothing serious, but just people. And there was this one guy, we're gonna call him Penguin because that's what he looked like. Everybody looks like an animal, don't come at me. I look like a chipmunk sometimes. And he just reminded me of the penguin from Happy Feet, the one with the yellow. I'll try to put a picture here if I could show you guys. So he asked me to go on a date and I'm like, oh my gosh, he looks tall, he looks cute. So okay, we'll just go on a date, nothing serious, just having fun. We go to TGI Fridays. I told my sisters where I was. I told them to watch out for my location because, you know, I don't know this man and I was around an area that I knew I was familiar with. I drove myself. I did not let him pick me up because you can't just trust people with your car or like in their car. We meet up at TGI Fridays and I see him get out of the car. He's driving this Mercedes Benz. You can tell when people are showing off like the beep beep beep. So I am like, that can't be him. But they had the same hairstyle and I'm like, yo, this cannot be him. I'm like, all right, let me just go in there. So I tell my sister, I'm like, hey, you have my location. Just make sure that you know that I'm okay. You know, I'll let you know. I'll text you gradually, you know, what's happening and stuff. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette in volume 2. I don't know what look I'm gonna create, but we're just gonna go with it. Let me check on my son. I like look outside my window and I'm like, it does not look like the guy, but he has the same hairstyle as in the picture that, you know, I saw on Tinder. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's him, but maybe it's not. Now, mind you, there's nothing wrong with height, but my preference is I'm 5 feet, so you have to at least be like 5'7", and even I'm short, so I don't really mind 5'7". I see him and I'm just like, okay, well, I can't leave. That's messed up. So I went and I sat down across from him, and the first thing he goes is, "Hi, how are you? I'm Penguin. You look beautiful." And I'm like, "Yeah, because I look like my picture." It's like, no, I didn't say that. I just said thank you. And then he was like, "You know, what do you want? Just order whatever you want." And I'm like, okay, well, I wasn't that hungry anyway, so I just ordered like an appetizer, but it was like a big appetizer, so it was fine with me. And then every 5 seconds, this man was talking about how he has a lot of money, and that type of stuff does not impress me whatsoever. And he just kept bragging to me about his finances and, "Oh, I'm taking a vacation here and I'm taking a vacation there." I think he had a cold or something because he kept like blowing his nose. It was just not it for me. But so I put my lashes on because I had to talk to my sister real quick. There's so many things happening, I'm sorry, but we're here, just stay with me. To contour, I'm gonna be using the Nars concealer in Chestnut. This is medium dark 2.5. I'm just gonna put that right in the inner corner of my eye, and then with the Juvia's Place, I'm gonna contour the rest of my face just for those extra baggage. So we're at TGI Fridays and he keeps getting up to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, I don't know if this guy has the runs, I don't know what's going on, but he keeps going up to go to the bathroom. So I'm like texting my sister in between, like, this is a no, like this man doesn't even look like how he does in the pictures. Like, I'm just like irritated, but I was like, you know what, let me just hurry up and eat my food. And I'm like, all right, bro, like I'm over it. We leave and he's like, he sends me a video, like a Beyonce Flaws and All or something like that, and he was like, "This song reminds me of you." How? I've only met you for like 30 minutes, sir. Like, we went out to eat for maybe an hour and 30 minutes with your nose runny, and now you're talking about some Beyonce Flaws and All reminds you of me. Like, you don't even know my flaws. I went home and he's just like, "This wasn't my best because I was sick." So I'm like, all right. He's like, "Let me take you out again." So he wants to take me to the movies. So I'm like, all right, we can go to the movies. I don't know what movie we watched, but we went to the movies. Why did I go on a second date with this man? I don't know. But anyway, so I go to the movies with this guy. After a while, I was ignoring him for a while, and then he kind of was like, convinced me, "Hey, can we go to the movies?" And I'm like, "Sir, I don't want to waste your time, but all right, it was a free movie." So I went, and when I went to the movies, you know, it was just chill, it was calm. At first, I knew a little bit about him, like when we went to the movies, because we talked a little bit after the movie, and he just seemed like, okay, this guy is just, he's a sweetheart. He's just a little nerdy, like kind of awkward, which is fine with me. I was like, okay, well, I think I kind of get you. I'm not sure, but I think I do. So then we were talking, he seemed cool, and then I think that time he actually dropped me off, but I think he dropped me off at my friend's house because I still didn't want him to know where I lived. Not like I wanted him to know where my friend lived either, but I didn't want him to know where I lived. So then after that, this story is all over the place. So I mean, he was cool. Another time he was like, you know, let's go on another date, and I'm like, all right, at this point this guy really likes me and he seems cool, so I'm gonna give him a shot. He's definitely catfished me, but he wasn't ugly. Like, out of 1 to 10, he was like a solid 6.2. He said he had his own house and he wanted me to come over and watch a movie. I'm like, okay. He was like, you know, just something casual, you know, we can just watch a movie. And he wanted to watch Christopher Robin, and I'm like, okay, you're weird, but kind of like want to watch it, so I'm gonna watch it. He asked me to come over, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I come over, and he's like, yeah, this is my house, just bought this house. And I'm like, oh, cool. He was like, I want to show you around. So he shows me around, and I'm like, okay, it's a nice, decent townhouse. I was like 24 then, so I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this guy seems to, I think we were like the same age, so having your own house at 24, it's good. It's impressive, because usually it's like you're renting your own apartment. So having your own house is pretty cool. I walk into his house, I'm like, this is nice. You could tell he just moved in there. So he was like, let me show you around. We go upstairs, and he was like, this is my room. And then he shows me like the smaller room. And I'm like, oh, why don't you sleep in the master? Like, and he was like, oh, my mom lives here and she's in the master bedroom. I just thought it was sweet to give her the master bedroom because that's my mom. And I'm like, that's weird. That's suspicious, but okay. All right, well, I guess that's your mom's, you know, it's nice, I guess, that you're doing that for your mother, so cool. I let it slide. We go downstairs in the basement and we're watching Christopher Robin because that's what he wanted to watch. And I'm cool with that. You've been a long time subscriber. You know that I love Disney movies, love stuff like that. So he puts on the movie and I'm not sitting too close to him. I'm like sitting on the edge of the couch and he's sitting on the other side of the couch, but it's awkward. So we sit like next to each other while we're watching it. And then he like lays his legs back and then he starts falling asleep. And all I heard was, and he was a little chubwub, so his belly would go up like, and I was like, I'm texting my friend like, oh nah, like I need to get out of here. This is awkward. I don't know if I could just get up and go. And this is like a little weird. So I'm like, all right, I don't know how I can just like slide to the left and peace, but you know, I could. I end up like watching the rest of the movie and while he's sleeping, cause it was actually a really good movie. He wakes up and he's like, oh, the movie's over? I'm like, yeah, you know, I guess you weren't entertained by it. It was really nice actually, you know, I was like, I guess you fell asleep. And he was like, no, I was watching it. No, you weren't. You went to sleep. Then he goes, do you want to watch another movie? And I'm like, oh, I have to go. So I was like, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and then I'm just gonna like head out. So I leave my purse on the couch, go in the bathroom, and then I came out the bathroom. This man was naked on the couch. Ik ben labadee fan, like naked. Sorry, mom. Disgusted. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I don't know you. I barely know you. I am not doing anything with you. I literally got so upset, grabbed whatever I could in my purse, and I'm like booking for the door. And he's just like holding on to me. He was like, come on, wait. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I'm like, who do you think I am? What kind of girl do you think I am? Like, I don't know you. That's disgusting. And you didn't even watch the movie. Over here snoring and being disgusting, you little dirtball. I like got out of his house. That was probably his mama's house. Ran to my car and I'm like, you know what? This is why you don't pick people up on Tinder. And then I call my best friend. Actually, I think I called my cousin. And I was just like, this guy is literally insane. So then he kept texting me on social media and then like texting me on my phone, and he was just like, I'm so sorry, like I didn't mean to do that to you. Yes, you did. You thought I was DTF and I wasn't. The next morning, this guy messaged me and he's like, I just wanted to have a baby. I've only known this man for like a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks, and he was like, I just wanted to have a baby with you. And I said, I don't even know you. I don't even know why I responded. I don't even know why I texted him back. But I was like, I don't even know you and you want to have a child with me? You freaking creep. I was like, listen, you need to stop messaging me. He was just like, I just want to have a kid. You know, you can carry it, but I'll raise it. You don't have to, you can just carry it and just give it to me. I was like, what? Carry what? And then just give you what? Is that what we're doing these days? Is that what we're telling women? Like, is this what we're doing? Is this what we're really doing? I was so disgusted. I was like, I'm never gonna talk to this guy again. Like, first you were a catfish. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and then you end up being a creepy catfish. Like, it was absolutely disgusting. He kept hitting me up and then trying to follow me on social media. Like, he already followed me, but like trying to hit me up on social media. And I was like, listen, you need to stop contacting me, like, because clearly you have a problem. Now, I will understand why you would try to mate with moi, because, you know, but that's disgusting. Flattering, but disgusting. So I was like, you know what? This man is weird. I'm not gonna deal with that anymore. I told him, like, I'm blocking you, like, respectfully, but not respectfully. You're weird. You need help. I left it at that and never spoke to him again. I deleted his number, blocked his number, and blocked him off of Facebook. Yes, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I mean, not YouTube, so he might see this because I'm pretty sure he knew that I was a YouTuber. But oh well, he could see it because you can't be doing that to people. That's weird, penguin. To line my lips, I am using the Nars Cassis Precision Lip Liner. I didn't even know I had this. I'm gonna wear a mask, so why am I doing this? But I'm doing this because But I do have pictures that I have to take later today. We have to do a lip anyway. Bruh, I'm so proud of myself for this work that I did with my lace. I think this is the best job I have done. This hair, I will link it down below. I got this hair from Amazon, from Hermosa. I really like it because their hair comes pre-plucked. I did not pluck any of this. The hair comes pre-plucked with... My main light died, so we're just gonna have to do with this lighting, but it's still fine because glad I'm in a room that has light. Okay, no one cares. I have so many stories from my little Tinder experiences that I will definitely share more of. So if you want me to share, I have some. That was not even the craziest one. That was like the tip of the iceberg. So if you guys want to know more of my Tinder date issues, oh my gosh, like the guy from jail. Anyway, if you guys want for me to share more of my story when it comes to my Tinder date or my whole Tinder experience, please just give me a thumbs up and comment down below so I can share with you guys more of the stories I know you guys like get ready with me's and the little story times with the get ready with me's. I think these are kind of fun. Yeah, because I haven't really told nobody, so I'm telling y'all. So I'm gonna use this wand curler that I have. This is from Duvolle. Okay, so this is their 32 milli. This is the 32. I don't know what that is. It says millimeter. I think it's millimeter. I don't know. I feel like I sound dumb. This is the 32 curling wand, and Duvolle sent this to me. This is currently, I believe this is like $95, but you can use my code RABEN70 to get 70% off, and you guys will get it for $28.50, which is great for a good wand. So I'm gonna put some quick curls in my hair and just show you guys how I do my curls really quickly because my camera is about to die. So I'm just gonna do them away from my face. Now, if you want looser curls, you can just wrap it around the barrel like this, and it gets really hot. And it's super easy to use. You don't have to worry about any settings. So like something like this, and then I just go like that, so then I have like a little lift. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair, and then I'll be right back. All right guys, and that is it for this look. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I will talk to you beauties later. Bye.